Konnichiwa! Hey guys, what's up? We're about to find out if I'm really 100% Japanese. I don't know why I chose Japanese to do that intro. I just don't know how to say hello in any other language. Or maybe a little, hola, hola señorita. But we are here today. We have gathered today to find out where I really came from. I already know because I've already read the results, and spoiler alert, it's really not that exciting. So about 2 months ago, I did the 23andMe DNA Ancestry kit. I chose to do, you get two options. You get to do the Ancestry and traits, and then you get Ancestry and health. Now, I really wanted to do the health one, but I'm not about to pay like $200 just for that. So I went with the cheaper alternative, which was just your ancestry, where you came from, that sort of thing, and your traits, like what I've got and what percentage of chance of me having that is. Now, I did this so long ago, literally 2 months ago. It said it was like 6 to 8 weeks you had to wait for the results to come in. They do update you. You get emails all the time, like telling you what they're doing. Like they'll say, we're like dissecting your DNA right now. We're doing this and that. And like they always keep you updated. So that's a good thing. But it's the waiting time that took a long time. Basically, they send you out a kit, which came pretty quickly. You spit in the tube, send it off, but you're not allowed to eat or drink or something for like 30 minutes to an hour. I purposely waited like 2 hours and then I sent it off. But then it came back on the 7th week. The 7th week saying that there was a problem and I have to do it again. They sent me a new kit. I did it again, but this time I did it as soon as I woke up in the morning. And thankfully it did go through this time. So I've been waiting for about 2 months for this. And yeah, we're about to just jump right into it. Now, just looking at me, the way I look, what would you guess? I mean, I'm pretty white. So I think I'm European. But there is some features that I have which could suggest I've got DNA from somewhere else, such as my blue eyes, my blonde hair. I also have a ginger beard, which is weird because I don't have any ginger in my family. So I did read about this, though. There's apparently like ginger beard and blonde hair is like a genetic defect, which is very common. But I think I could have inherited this from somewhere. Could it be my Viking roots? Who knows? But anyway, let's stop beating around the bush. I'll put it on screen so you guys can see it too. Right there, I'm 100% European, which is a little, I mean, I was kind of hoping there'd be a little exotic in me, but obviously not. I'm 99.6% Northwestern European, 79.7% British and Irish. And so that's the majority, which I was kind of expecting. But I was also kind of hoping there would be something a little more exciting than just British. Then I've got 8.4 Scandinavian, which I was aware of because my biological grandfather's mother was from Denmark. So, and it specifically says right there, Central Denmark region. So there was a match there. French and German, 5.7%, which I do know on my mom's side of the family. My mom's mom's grandmother was from Ireland, and then on my other side of the family, my dad's side of the family, like I said, my dad's mom was from Denmark, and also my dad's mom, somewhere along those lines, there was French and German, so it makes sense. It's pretty accurate, this test. There's also 0.2% Finnish, which Tina was... she kind of found that amusing. As you guys know, my girlfriend Tina, she's from Norway. She's born in Norway, but her dad he was born in Chile in South America. And so we were talking about this, and I said to her, look, we're going to find out, like, I'm more Scandinavian than you are. But, I mean, that's still possible. It's still possible. You just don't know. But she's thinking about doing this test too. It also says right there, I'm broadly Northwestern European, 5.6%. Not really sure what that means. And broadly European, 0.4%. So I think that means Europe as a whole. And that could be like including like Eastern Europe and Russia and places like that. So it's pretty much what I expected. I didn't really expect it to be that crazy. But also it says right here, Neanderthal ancestry. We've identified 242 genetic variants that can be traced to the Neanderthals, ancient humans who interbred with modern humans before going extinct 40,000 years ago. So I looked into that, and it says that there's they found more variants in me, in my DNA, than 55% of their other people, or 65%, which I think that makes me pretty rare. So, yeah. Then it says right here, maternal haplogroup. Well, I really don't know what this is. I'll have to look more into it. Your haplogroup shared with the nomadic Churag. I don't know this stuff, guys. Of the Sahara. Traces the long line of women in your family tree. And there's also another one that says paternal haplogroup. What do you and King Lou XVI, whatever that means. I know it's Roman numerals, but like I don't know that stuff. Have in common an ancient common ancestor on your paternal line. So I'm literally royalty. Bow down, peasants, kiss my toes. Bring me some more wine. Ironically, I hate royalty. Like I know people are like big on the royal family and stuff like that. I'm really not into that at all. I think royalty is a thing of the past, and I don't know, I just don't, it's just not me, but I guess I'm royalty, so bow down, peasants! Get on your knees. Tell me how amazing I am. But now onto the traits. This one is pretty interesting because I'm in the rare minority in most of these. So it says right here, back hair. I'm not going to put this on screen because there is a lot, but I'll just go through it really quickly. Back hair. Your genetics predict 65% chance you have little or no back hair. 35% you have at least some back hair. I do have at least some back hair, so that puts me in the unlucky 35% range. The bald spot. Michael, your genetics predict that 92% chance you do not have a bald spot. 8% chance you do have a bald spot. I don't have a bald spot, but I'm definitely thinning, which is a little concerning. Cheek dimples. Your genetics predict 57% chance you do not have cheek dimples. I don't have cheek dimples, so I'm in that one. The majority for that one. Cleft chin. Michael, your genetics predict 74% chance you do not have a cleft chin, and I'm in the unlucky 26% because you can see it literally right now. I have a cleft chin. Dandruff. Your genetics predict 62% chance you have had dandruff. I have. I remember struggling with it quite a lot when I was a teenager. Very embarrassing time, but I don't suffer with it anymore. Earlobe type. Michael, your genetics predict 74% chance you have a detached earlobe. I do. My earlobe is not connected to my skin, so I guess that's... but some people in my family do have that, so I can see how I missed that one out. Early hair loss. Michael, your genetics predict 81% chance you will not experience hair loss or thinning before the age of 40. Now, I'm in my late 20s now, and I'm starting to see, like, thinning of my hair, so I guess I might be in the unlucky 19% and probably will go bald before I'm 40. Earwax type. 93% chance you have wet, sticky earwax. That is true. I do have that. It's very wet and sticky, which I would prefer that than the other one, which is like dry and flaky. Ugh. Eye color. 51% chance of having blue eyes. I do have blue eyes. Finger length ratio. 71% chance your ring finger is longer than your index finger, which is actually true. If you look at them, you can see my ring finger is ever so slightly longer than the index finger. Freckles. Your genetics predict 65% chance you have few, if any, freckles. That is true. I do have very little freckles. I do have like the odd one every now and then. I don't have a single freckle on my face, but I do have them on my arms and stuff. But I think everybody does. Hair photo bleaching. 78% chance you experience hair photo bleaching. I do, which is like, you know, in the winter, my hair tends to go darker. In the summer, when I'm in the sun, it goes almost bleach blonde. It's crazy. Hair texture. Michael, your genetics predict 44% chance of slightly wavy hair, which is true. When I grew my hair out long, when I was all like cool in my teens, it was kind of wavy, but not, it was definitely not straight, but it was wavy. Light or dark hair, 45% chance of dark blonde hair. I do have dark blonde hair, so I'm in the majority for that one. Newborn hair. Michael, your genetics predict 79% that you had little or no hair at birth. That is true. Red hair, I have 1% chance you have red hair, or 99% chance you do have red hair. I don't have any red hair, like I said, except for my beard, but this is apparently a genetic mutation. It's not supposed to happen, it just happens. Skin pigmentation. 39% chance of very fair skin. As you can tell by looking at me, I am very fair. Stretch marks. I don't have stretch marks, but I probably will. I would probably be one of those people who get stretch marks if I were like to get really fat and then lose the weight. So probably, yeah. Toe length ratio. 52% chance you have a longer second toe. I'm in the 48% on this one. My toes kind of go down like steps from the big toe first to the little one. Unibrow. 63% chance you do not have a unibrow. I don't have a unibrow. I've got kind of a big gap here. Widow's peak, I don't have one of those. 70% chance you do not have a widow's peak. So that's pretty interesting. They were pretty accurate on most of those. I mean, they're not guessing. They're just telling me what the chances of me getting those things are. Taste and smell. Here's another one. This one is kind of interesting too. There's only 5 for this one. Asparagus odor detection. Now it says likely can smell. I can smell asparagus. I didn't even know some people couldn't, but I guess according to this, some people just don't smell it. Bitter taste, likely can't taste. Now this is very interesting because there are things that say like it's bitter, and then I never really knew what the word bitter meant, honestly, because I know there's like salty, there's sour, there's sweet, but like bitter is something else, I guess. But I've always associated bitter with like, I guess, kind of sour, but actually it's not. So that makes sense. Like whenever I eat something and someone says careful, it's a little bitter, I try it and I'm like, I don't really know what you're talking about. So I guess I can't taste bitter. Cilantro taste aversion. Slightly higher odds of disliking cilantro, which is like a coriander. Apparently, I don't like that, which is true. Now, I read about this, and it says that on here, it says that people like me, with my variants, whatever that is, tend to complain that cilantro tastes like soap. Now, in real life, I've often put coriander on something, and I've said, why do people like this? It tastes like perfume. So I'm very close to this one too. Like that makes sense. Ice cream flavor preference. About 50-50 chance of preferring vanilla or chocolate. That is true. People think vanilla is boring. I love it. It's one of my favorite flavors. And I do love chocolate ice cream too. Sweet or salty, I likely prefer salty, which is true. If I buy popcorn, I never get the sweet, I get the salted. So that's very interesting, and it's pretty accurate too. Then there's some weird and wonderful ones here. That's what it says. Ability to match musical pitch. Less likely to be able to match a musical pitch. Meaning, I'm less likely to sing along to a song and get it right. And be in tune. Bunions. Less likely than average to have had a bunion. I've never had bunions. Fear of heights. Less likely than average to be afraid of heights. Which I am afraid of heights. But I will still do the things that I'm afraid of. Like, I will climb the tallest building in the world. I will go on a plane. I will go on a roller coaster. But it will make me sick to my stomach. Like, I do feel nauseous when I'm at a height. I feel very uncomfortable. But I still do it. I guess that's because I'm less likely to be afraid than more people. Like, some people might not go up there at all because they're so scared. But I'm not like that. So that's pretty interesting. Less likely than average to have flat feet. I don't have flat feet. Hair thickness, less likely to have thick hair. My hair is pretty thick considering it's blonde. Misophonia or misophonia. Now this one's pretty funny. Above average odds of hating chewing sounds. Now I've told you guys this in a separate video about misophonia. I can't stand certain noises. People chewing is not really the problem, but it's other noises like a dog barking, a baby crying. Some people making like, or even somebody breathing heavy, or it does actually happen with people chewing, but not that often. But there will be times when somebody's chewing and I'm just sitting there like looking at them in disgust, like, can you just fucking stop that noise? Like, it's horrible. And it gets me angry. So yeah, I guess I got misophonia. Mosquito bite frequency, less or likely bitten as often as others. Now, this is kind of not true because I don't really get bitten by mosquitoes. I've always been pretty lucky. Motion sickness, I'm less likely to experience motion sickness. I don't really experience that. Photic sneeze reflex, likely no photic sneeze reflex. I don't sneeze when I go outside in the light. Wake up time, likely to wake up around 8:57, which is not true. But I mean, if I had the choice to do that, I probably would. But I try to sleep a little later than that, especially if I'm not working. But that's pretty much it. That's the interesting stuff. I found out that I am Scandinavian / British / French / German, which I already know, but at least this is like confirmation. But I definitely want to upgrade because of the traits and how accurate they were. I definitely want to upgrade to the health one and read about the health risks that I have with my DNA. Like maybe I'll get like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, cancer, this, that, the other. There's a whole bunch of things that you can read, but you have to upgrade, and it's a little expensive as of right now. Maybe I'll do it another time though. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to fit as much in as I possibly could, so I know it's a little longer than usual, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Now you know a little more about me. Hit the like button if you did enjoy this, and let me know in the comment section, where is your ancestry from? If you know. If you don't know, would you do a test? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and chase your dreams. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing: I love you guys, and chase your dreams.